Trapper of the year, bitch, I can't stop, can't stop. Trap so stanky, you can smell it through the package.
What up guys, it's your boy Tips, back again here for another video. Winter's finally over, so now it's time to hit these streets. But before we do all that, we need to take these cars in for the spring maintenance. On today's episode of I Earned the Tips, we're going to be discussing the best upgrades to do for your V8s. Now I'm not going to waste your time with a top 5 pick, so I'm just going to give you my number 1 choice. So some might think this might be brakes and rotors, which is a good choice, but it's not today. Alright guys, before we get into the video, let's give a shout out to Craig and BPS Performance to getting this car ready. But all jokes aside, I did majority of all the work. He just supervised. I don't want anybody in the comments saying that, yo Tips, you didn't do that work, that was all Craig. I'm like, no, it was me, all me, Tips. I earned it. He did all the easy stuff, alright, like put the car back together, alright, you know, watched me, do me, okay. Also, I'm not getting paid to do this, alright? I just want to let you guys know that if you go down to BPS Performance and tell them that Tips sent you, you get a 5% discount. Open. Look at this guy work, bro. I feel bad. Let me hold the light for him so he sees. Listen, no, you gotta charge for that. Yo, get to work!
I'm already halfway through my job.
All right, that's real gold. That's real gold. You didn't know that, did you? That's why my BMW is so expensive. It's letting you know that's real gold.
It doesn't look like it, honestly. It's a nice sweater. It's a nice sweater, like it? Yeah.
Water pump issues. Alright, I know you guys are probably thinking about what's going on in here. I thought this guy was going to tell us what is the best upgrade for our V8s. He's just showing us dirt and oil and coolant. And get into it, alright? Just relax. I'm just looking at all the stuff I need to work on. So for those who haven't figured it out by now, what am I doing in my engine bay? The best upgrade to do for your V8 is the collapsible coolant water transfer feeding pipe. Now, hear me out. I know you're probably thinking like, what the hell, Tips? What the hell does that have to do with performance? If you intend to keep your car running at a high rate of speed, you're gonna need proper coolant to keep your car from overheating. This is why it's so important to address all your coolant leak issues. One of the biggest gremlins the V8s have from the BMW, we all know, is the coolant pipe issue. They tend to leak from the back and the front of the motor, which is a 60-hour job, which requires you to take the engine out. That will usually cost you about $5,000. Not your boy Tips, knock that shit off in 8 hours in 1 day.
This guy time, take a break. Alright, watch me. I polish it down. Next week, I swear. It's okay, shop time. We have another customer. Let me know when you do it.
Yeah, then you banger. Man's don't work like me, eh?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm a YouTuber.
I don't really work.
Because I was working so hard, I decided to go for a break. When I went outside, I seen this rainbow. And I'm like, oh shit, it's like right there. So So I did what any hard-working employee will do in this situation. I hopped in the 7 and went to go chase it. So when I was out chasing that bag, I started getting messages back from the shop.
Saying this is where all Beamers end up, huh?
So I raced back with some new tires, just to find these guys horseplane not working on my car.
Light skin violence. Alright? Look at all this free parking I have.
These guys are out here trying to cheat, trying to see what I got stored away in my engine.
Put more horsepower in this, yo.
So after I gave my floaters a spin, I was back on the road. Alright guys, just to run you guys a quick recap on what we did back there. So if you do intend to do the collapsible coolant water transfer feed-in pipe upgrade, here are a couple tips that might help you out. Number 1, buy the whole kit. Don't just buy the pipe. As you can see here, mine wasn't even leaking from the gasket, it was leaking from the pan. Also, you're going to need something to suck the rest of the cooling water out. You're going to need to replace your water pump gasket in the process too. Number 2, be prepared to take off your crankshaft pulley, but only take off the 8 bolts. Whatever you do not take off the center one. Whatever you do not take off the center one. Only the 8 bolts. Or you're going to be fixing your timing chain. Also, clean out your PCV valve. Look how dirty mine was. Dirty. Causing all kinds of oil leaks. So yeah, there you go guys. This is why I believe the collapsible coolant pipe is the best upgrade. It's the only upgrade that actually adds value to the car. Installing this part and knowing that you have it installed will save you thousands of dollars in the long run in parts and labor, because going forward now all I need to do is just change the gaskets. I know you guys see me using this part in the video, but you don't need this in the 650. It was meant for the 645. Alright guys, make sure you tune in for the next episode if you want to find out why my BMW 7 Series is doing this. Alright guys, catch you guys later, yo.
Trapper of the year, bitch, I can't stop, can't stop. Trap so stinky, you can smell it through the package.